Good evening, everybody. Tonight we're actually out for dinner for my sister's birthday, so I thought I would pre-record a card for you. And it's a nice, quick, easy one, but it's a great one to show off some designer series paper. So this one here is using this gorgeous paper here called Full of Life, which is in the, it actually was in the Christmas catalogue and has carried over into the annual. So lots of really cool bright colours and bright patterns. Yeah, but then there's also some subtle ones as well, which it really took my fancy, was the subtles. So it's a little flap here, and then open up here, you can write inside here, but you've got both designer series paper that you can see. So we'll get going with making this. So you're going to need a piece of card. I've lost my, couldn't find where I put my trimmer. So this one is also in centimetres. So you've got 14.85, which is your standard size, but this is only 18 centimetres wide, alright, because you've obviously got that little panel there. So 18 centimetres, what you're going to do is pop it in your trimmer, and you're going to score, just find my scoring marks, at 5 centimetres. 5 centimetres, and then again at 15.5. Easy peasy. And then you've got to choose your designer series paper. So I've got a couple of pieces here, which is a bit brighter, and I've cut them down. So we've got one piece that is 10 centimetres wide by 14 point, oh no, that's the same height as your card, so 14.85. So when you pop it on, it's actually it should line up with the top and bottom of your card there, okay? And then two more pieces. One is 2 centimetres by 14.35, so half a centimetre less, and the other one is 5 centimetres by 14.35. Those pieces are going to go on the front of my card. So I hope that everyone's had a lovely weekend, apart from last night. It was pretty horrendous rain. So you're going to fold that in, and you're going to fold that and score both your score marks, score lines. So this one is one that I did when I visited Helen's classroom a couple of weeks ago. I'd like to have a few hours in her classroom having to play with some of her card designs. And this one just really kind of took my fancy as being something quite different. So you could decide, I'm going to go with the spots facing out, because you can pop that there, because I've got these brighter pieces here, and I've actually made that too wide. This is actually supposed to be 4.5 centimetres, not 5, because the score part is only 5. Now, let's just see. Okay, so 4.5. So 4.5 centimetres and 5 centimetres. Sorry, 4.5 centimetres and 2 centimetres, and we're going to go like that. Okay, so we're going to glue this down first. Like I said, super, super easy, but you can accent it really nicely. And you can, yeah, it just is really simple, but quite effective. Keeps your message private, fits in a standard envelope, all the things we love. I just want to say thank you to Andrea and Jill again for for sharing their creations with us. It's always great to see other people's ideas and takes on different card styles. Just have to make sure I get the colours around the right way, because otherwise it would look a little bit funny. So these are like water coloured across just different spectrums of colour. There's like starburst ones which are quite cool. So you get 48 sheets, 12 different designs. And then we're going to pop that the right way around. Put that here. That there like that. And then I thought we'll just do some quick stamping and some quick die cutting just with some white. I'm just going to use, this is out of the Changing Leaves Designer Series paper, and the circles not big enough, there we go. Because this is pre-recorded, I might, I'm going to leave the drawer until next week, and I'll do 2 drawers. That way, and a couple more people might want to give it a go from last week. If not, then Jill and Andrea will be your names in there twice. So I just feel like it's a bit nicer to do it live than pre-recorded. Oops, got my finger caught on that one. Okay, so these leaves are really awesome as well. I really like them. So I'm going to cut a couple, and then we can just play around with them. So the Changing Leaves set is the one that we've used for, it's got the hybrid embossing folder. You can emboss and cut at the same time, and they've got the big huge dies in them, but these little ones are just as impactful as what they are. As what the little ones are, and that circle comes with it, which is super cute. And then there's a couple of labels that come with the dies as well. So November is a busy month for us for birthdays. We've got a lot of birthdays, so starting today with my sister, and then my nephew is also today, and then in another week we've got my auntie, my sister, my husband, my friend's daughter, my niece. Yeah, all within like 5 days of each other, just about. Not quite, but the second lot are. Sarah's out on her own with her birthday, which is good because she's likes to have her birthday, you know, because birthdays are special to us and they're unique to who we are, so she likes to be able to celebrate hers. Get rid of all of that out of there. You might decide to leave some of these pieces in there if you were using it, but I want the colour to come through the white. Get rid of that. I need a stamp. Okay, so I've got a couple of stamps here One's going to go on the inside. Is it going to go on there? Yep. So on the outside, I'm going to pop a cute little hello. Oh, I don't really need that for the inside. And on the inside, I'm going to put happy birthday. So that's our inside done. Let's just score our marks. I'm going to pop that over there like that. I like to just kind of place things. So maybe that could go on the top, and then that could go behind. And that one there. Alright, let's just load this up with dimensionals, and then we'll just stick everything on there. So it's not a very big circle, but by the time we put all of these little bits on it, it will need all of that covered to get to make sure that it actually sticks to the card. Going to go like that, and now it all has to stick to the bottom. It has to be on one side. So gently move that one off, and let's go that way. That, and then that can go there. Make sure that's really pressed down, and then that is our card. So if you wanted to, you could tack that down a little bit. I think it might get annoying, so I'm just going to put a little tiny dot of glue on there. Hold that because it's so tiny. Alright, and that is the card for tonight. I hope you have a go at doing that. I hope you have an enjoyable night. I appreciate that you watching a pre-recorded, and I appreciate the fact that that's not what you come on here for, but I hope you don't mind this instance. I thought that was better than putting Apology up and not having anything for you this week. Alright, so that and that our 2 cards for today. Oops, get that out of the way. Just like that. And I will take a photo. Alright, I will see you next Sunday. Thanks for popping in.